womo abre omo mogeni aje oman na si ho no mo womo esempoa no omo teko omo di tondro anom awuo ba bia ya ba bedro ni kojo ma che
minwa me da wase
be yiri sempom ye
ade pachi ya ahoden wo media na so biase boko na so
erade adom amanfo say wona wo ye the youngest amongst the pabe 11 or say 12 omayi omoti say omope NPP flag bearer no wososo nko na wo ye obi a wo ye nimdifo eba eye energy ene ehon koma ba bia Ghana ye dru sese no ade a Ghana fo so hu pa eye energy ye petrol buo ye si akofa bi kura ye debt ayi gold for oil but still ye petrol buo ye hu difference bia e wo hu bia diesel buo ye hu difference bia e wo hu bia ene ba bia ye gina sisi amanfo fi se ye kwa 2024 elections no ye ntimi nyi energy hu nkomo emfemfrim ye ntimi nyi ye petrol buo emfemfrim because petrol no so tia automatically affect bibia e wo mayimu enti kwadwo se oba Kojana Muntu no that is say ano de me de to ho no mo ye ni that exchange program enkomo kakra kwayo enkomo ye di enkomo ofia
we twa pan no mu na wa load no
na mizim
we ya me da say I said you can yes I'm the youngest
yes
but the only one with gray hair
we are the youngest
but the only one with gray hair
anyway they observe you
I'm the youngest
Ampampo mu nyina bo sakura
ba me nkwa na me wo gray hair
ai
omo mo bo sakura kraka yomo anyway on a lighter note mechia Kumasi my Asanteman say me ba Kumasi na me bechia mo na me be tena programs ni di nkomo na mani age me time ba Kumasi me ba Kumasi so me time tena afidie so Kumasi I think I should do more and cry afidie ne doso I'm if you na Kumasi so Asanteman mu no me ba na metumi discussing nyoma ha Asanteman impuntu a na mani age kakra I think say bright the be ofre na ya na times so hard kakra ntina na me no but say the owo Kesbin na me na oba ha so Madaroma enti yenkoso debt exchange minua ya se abedru pempensu ya yedri se ye maame ye papa nom ye nananom ejina ewiaso so kakra ombedi na se mpanimfo na ye hwe wo mo akra bi wedi 21 o send me message se onno so koto bond na on sign anama ne sign Mbaba yowa youth almost share almost dachi also to 6-year bond which is a might mature 27 to 2027
yes
ene onim ye onye
so on sign and as a mon sign
because no say opapa japadi bodi ja no sika onya ye no na obi advice ne say onko to government bond
okay
no audition who school
okay
or the tuition school fees
okay
ye tua no by annually afibia no onyamienu nti eba no de ebia mo nuanom na omo ebusa me se enei onkoje anama ne nkoje so enyam panimfo nko na affect wo ye wo mbagu a omo so bi ajapade bia bi di omo nsa eno so akodi wo eno omo de hye omo ho ekosku ehwefie asefem but you see ozi ebusa ye ho asem ko eye den ni bi pia na no nipa pia brobro nsem bebre so but me putting it down to responsible government.
Okay.
Responsible government.
And I mean a bedru baby a yedru.
Because you see, minya saying and I can't so much the politicians, ministers. Also, we are in government and they will do the now we brush you aside because on the position among
sompa 93.1.
Yen, you see, abebu governance, democracy. Eye yen nipano yen nyina yentumi enye decision ene ye wo se kudi yeso president yen nyina ni ato abamani pa akose die so ye betua to ama na o de to no ayeden ahwe na wumpo no untumi nye ni nyina ni ntino ye asoafo no mo so nhwe various sectors no ema but yen nipano ye power ye de ama president no na president di bi ama would you believe say obedru ministry bi lift aba wokosoro minister bedru ho a na body kaka say twen na minister nkwa ansa na wo wafro yet no one is saying amene
okay
ahomaso any irresponsible government and a gabi drew her.
Yeah.
What I say? Enti say, oh yeah, dear, going forward. Let me say, the more dino, yes, mundi. Eh, yeah, dear. Fufu be a dahona, abobi abidi. Yes, fufu no, abodi to undinko. Ubewada.
Debbie.
Eh, yeah. What I say? Enti, look, there is a lot of things that come into play. 3.1. Nipe Pika say, oh, yeah, SMTB, into me as MTB. There is a number the finance minister needs to get. There's a number. Okay. Because say no, everybody has to put their mind to. Inti sad number no. Yeah, to me I reschedule sad debt now. We cannot get the IMF approval. The IMF gave us a task. Say because it's not only internal debt, there's also the international one. Not only domestic debt, there's also the international debt. See, we're domestic now. I think any abroad so I can't brofak here.
Now, I'm also just say local crown here, brain any international here,
well, international no is a bit, you know, a honor. Aha is personal because you see, they said yeah, mamis, yana ya mamis so for your kufuku jina hon. Inisika and the daho a unyaso kakra. International no is a market where escafo the dom sika koma broker and fund manager and a osha so it is sikani bi sika na washe no. So it is not really a personal thing. Oh yes, into hono it might be easier. The beye be hagan and they say for the next 5 to 10 years we should forget the bond market because it is going to set a very bad precedent and no investor will now going forward want to buy a Ghana bond. Not Ghana bond was safe because if you say you defaulted that media year and then you withdraw. Ain't as a firm but me they me feel say a more diko say enjai na yenya no obia yeti bishop kasa yeti papa eduana kasa ni nyina ni dey. What are we doing going forward? So far, maintain government, Ministry of Finance, the key critical savings are we are still talking about Agenda 111. We are still talking about some critical, I won't call it critical. We are still talking about some projects for me for now.
Projects ne bini there.
Oh, Maka
Agenda 111.
There are so many mini lists, but there are so many fancy projects. Are we here? Nancy, you say ya call air coma obia or co-parent.
Yes, a government rental assistance.
Wow, what you want to crowd? Who rent ya won't meet ya? Who could pay Skakubu be or Yajumaso no copen Bosniamano? It's a simple. There is a very simple solution to that problem. Changing Mrano, stopping landlord from collecting advances from tenants. Simple.
Solve that problem. No.
But why are you going to pay? Who government no the sika kutia advance am landlord, which is illegal.
Okay.
Change the law. Amanone, ye Joe security deposit. Yeah, Joe 1 month in advance.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, Ntika, this month and then because
you pay to live in.
Okay. So you
change the law to say Ubetremua to security deposit. Security deposit is refundable. Say nipa de be share the why you feel ho or the be share or the be see ho. Na so the be say wa be see say the okwe hu no na what 12 free mu a we na say bibia you okay or the security deposit amount. But the security deposit is refundable. Ye dey ni kru bia so.
Okay.
Then you pay a month in advance. Enti utria to stay. Enti anyone ko ba say rent enye 31st. Or rent 23rd.
Okay.
Your rent cannot be on the 31st. After na bosumi asa ko peska. Enti by the time at 23rd don't you rent no. By end of the month we default on rent. It was a sisa imbrano.
Yeah.
Matua to live in. But matua the first na me get tenancy na. My next rent is due on the 23rd.
Okay.
Because you change the pika around that time. If you chow can no chow rent. It is a one chow renter. By the end of the month, when you have been over Cambro, what default rent, then you get notice say what default rent. Then if there is subsequent default, the landlord can give you notice to evict.
Okay.
But I will see a change in Mrano. And yes, you have term sika yini. See the kwakutia advance ama landlord. Now in share saying we are juma for pay slip bra for we bra na ye time sky you know and for mobosia. Why? When the simple solution change the law.
Okay.
What I say? Enti there you know be baby I was say no your problem. Enti when you are trying to now say ube see 101 hospitals. Is it possible in the situation we are in? Nancy you be try sort for swami interchange. Muma yen started afibia ye for chokun sanda ho. You be how many years a bit take care baby this swami interchange though. Because I'm reliably informed say even the feasibility is not completed. The feasibility and the drawings for the interchange is not completed. Me boa obi frame kan say oboa na feasibility ni drawings ni. Yet na opposition no. Me maternal TV so 12 years.
Okay.
TV3 any joy news. You can say governance is supposed to be seen, not heard.
Governance
is supposed to be seen. Ubia share ni party, ubia share the surroundings, or share baby or tea, and or the who say, oh, ye be man as only be man. Me out just here. And to say, oh, can't be an answer, oh, the anu and a boom, oh, the anu nebu mine. Yan fan no nebu mine. Also, the paranoid, the way. Ye be cha. Swami interchange, ubia contractor.
David.
Then what's the point? Ye be here. Shortcutting here, then say contractor near ready. So many me call them by OT. Baby, I acquire shortcutting for almost hospital. No, a whole fool, I'm a G who cry the boo.
Agenda 111.
Agenda 111. Yen starting po baby a G de bay no. Look, the bottom line is that the MPP government, which is the NATO-led government, we've done some marvelous, we've done wonderful things. We just here. Free SHS. Free SHS is a good thing. But there are problems. I know the problems that occurred through when we started doing the double track and needing problems. Sorry, the woman can see me. Infancy. I know the problems are the kid is going through. So nobody can say free SHS no problems. Problems were, but we need to solve it. It's a problem. No, why? Yeah, solve a problem. No, free SHS. No, primary. Near to Chinika. Yeah, curriculum. Teachers for 3-4 years. You're doing printing books. Those are challenges. I will say that you will see car. Yeah, they fix it. Your hospital.
Sompa 93.1.
Your hospital. Your papa, you knew Kwamsi Fakai. In the starting, all your foundation, auto incubators.
Yes.
Amankwara. You catch out in Kwara Omu or Ghana. Because of small technology at any hospitals. Bia. Now COVID by ye, Sika, ya send COVID one. Minya, we measure. In Kwara Omu in Kwara you see, light be. Woman ya and Omunya cerebral palsy nisa, Nina hospitals be brave any be. And Krabi or why and Yarebi and Kiwono Adeka Krabi and Bonya din or and Kinisa Yaren. Those are the things government should pay attention to. Not save this guy. Savings. Any here.
You be on cutting the size of the government ministers.
I have a problem with that. You see, yeah, now in PMP, no nipe pinti abayase. So what can say abaying inclusive or cut it down the size of government? What does that mean? Does that mean say a jume be also be mema ye nyana?
Okay.
The main country say ministries be fine. I can maybe give an example. Transport. Before no na aviation is a transport say railway is a transport and they to give focus. Yes. So the aviation ministry would first not a department under the ministry. And he said, yes, give focus to the aviation industry, ministry. A juma omunyana yenhusun fasoni na force abane so. But if you are getting accountability, and Nana do buy also open them. So no be ministers be bring. Sanka abai no tumpon nanko bia score no 120% e Ghana ha anka obi become ministers asem. Obi anka because he can justify why our appointees are ministers. But we have gone back to that conversation. But nipa biswo ye de kitwa bia ye da. In 92 near yes 15 million population. 1992 near 15 million.
Okay.
It is not ministries, the ministers, ni sir. It's understandable. Then there was no energy. It was energies and mines.
Okay. 92 energy and mines.
And not today, crowd, the subcommittee in Parliament is energy and mines and energy.
Mines and energy.
It's same what the ministry was. But in you to meet the ministry, mines and energy. Debbie, mines is a huge area. So you need a whole ministry to take care of mines and natural resources. Even me could do say Ministry of Energy should be split to power and oil and gas.
Power and oil and gas.
Because you need focus. You see, who are 2 deputy ministers? Bako share power, Bako share oil and gas.
Oil and gas.
1 minister. What's the point? Why don't you just split it into 2 and just appoint a minister of power, a minister of oil and gas? Okay. Why the 3 or 4 ministers in one ministry or be deputies?
Okay.
So, meanwhile, every single document goes to the minister. Then the minister will decide who he gives the document to. But 2 ministries, not 1 minister. Then we now vet a special assistant. You see, in their regions, no any deputy ministers. Do you know what they have? They have presidential staffers in all the regions assisting the minister. Find out.
Deputy ministers in any honor.
Your presidential
staffers or more regions,
or more assisting minister. Yes. Find out. You can make calls to all and find out. Every region now has a presidential staffer who is assisting the minister because minister so he needs a deputy. So maybe point I make and say, "Yente amambu na say."
Yeah.
So you collapse ministries near the ketwa. It will be too big for one person to be a minister. Now it was all kofa directors, consultants. Then ni no yibichianeka. Say you be minister. Now item 13 no the door one. Let's trim the item 13. The allowances, the benefit a minister gets. We should focus on the problem. What's the problem? If you say you're a minister in your Land Cruiser, minister in your allowance way, minister you say on your dine, on your way. No, if you never you're a minister, we now unya.
Okay.
So that the person is focused to do the work he's focused because governance is charity.
Governance is charity.
Of course, it's only in Africa where governance will be ni kapre unko school no actually or baba mupe no Land Cruiser ba ko LX 570.
Yeah.
Abrochire, why is easy for a minister or a prime minister or a chancellor to write a lovely letter to the prime minister or to somebody say resign? Because only BBD. Nansenya the minister or resign or London. There be no. Just recently, there is the Afghanistan origin.
Okay.
Or no YouGov. He owns YouGov. Only parents they own YouGov.
Okay.
Then there was a problem with almost taxes. And why I'm not sure. Beautiful letter come out Richie Sunak say, I have served, I'm happy, this, I'll work with you, but I cannot let my problems be your problems. I resign. Lovely letter. Because he's skinny. Richie Sunak is one of the richest men in the UK.
Yeah.
The wife is one of the richest men in the UK. And they assemble a lovely letter and say, resign. Because all the survey is service. Me kojo poko bisim 2 franca. Me Juma. I've been a businessman for 21 years.
Okay.
21 years.
Okay.
So now, me nyeskeni, but I'm okay. And me here say me ko first car sit down. Cause Kumasi ha uba Franchin bra, baby a typical transport estate. Me na another room. And that is why you too. What I say? Minim if you out him maybe a 3-bedroom. Oh share and then a heliki. Now you see, hey, now you are kofu sit down kakaka 13 bedrooms. You know how do they maintain it? Because here they can create a team, you know, masa maintenance and quite a problem.
And yes, I'm get what.
What I say, in life, me kojo puku die, me dream pen who say you need to be comfortable. And everybody has what makes them comfortable.
Do suggest say going forward, Yenfa Omo build their careers.
Well, if they step up into politics, they won't do it. Me, look,
Africa politics in a different
even at home, people were like, but I have decided, okay, because I think, we need to have businessmen like me, practical businessmen. You see, there's a difference. Being human and call for a businessman, only businessman.
Okay.
Businessman, will be a human. When are you businessman? Me, me, since 2001. And I'm a being human and Miami Shasu. That's up oil, FKP around, Pan African Capital, all those companies. I'm practically involved. Recently, I have Lambel Ghana Limited, which is diagnostics lab. Okay. I'm involved in my business. So I have practical business experience, and I think that it will help in the governance space. But because of what happens there in Intino, Nipa stays out. Then na you go school. Sabi, the crowd maybe I won't channel. Na say ene.
Yes.
So in every year group, show more politics move. Na show more doctor ko engineers.
Yeah.
Omo ana school bibi any buko conte don't know omo na they end up in politics. But quiet, learned, educated, being trimudono, they go to medicine, engineering, this field, and they stay away from politics. Yes,
Adentia. Yeah, so dirty politics in here.
On say you son. If you take a class of 40, you move first 10, my being pano, be a doctor and a medical doctor.
And you know, it was a doctor and a lawyer.
Lawyer, non lawyer and come home. First, lawyer and come home. And name a lawyer become. Me, your group, Upukwari, AN group, Nancy and your lawyer back.
Nancy and Munya lawyer back.
Yes. Na lawyer and come home. First, no. Na Omoma being first 10, no. Ubi a law.
Doctor.
Ubi a medicine. Engineering, bebem, but 1 or 2 be the engineering. Say, your papa engineer now. To first 10 engineer, bebem. Then 10 to 20, no. Pharmacy, Akito. Those ones, never back. Ufri 20, 30 now. How now humanities, beba?
Yes.
Or more arts, commerce, because those days, not science class, you have sharks, and a buffet, and a science class. That it is the way you training here with school, and the teacher for no share. So, Mama Bino, science. What being up so quiet commerce and ask our papa a number of I know I've been out commerce and arts. It is the way we were trained in the country. Then Oma to me uncle school maybe a form 1, form 2, form 3. You know, there's one question and Juma.
Yes.
Now Mona Munko school no. Oma you made dinner Musomi Madian and then question and Juma. And when we are school now, doctor no. Now can't say that come away.
Now they are commanding almost
they also born
now ye dino. No fix a car now.
Oh, Pata, they are sharp. Sorry,
now they are quite command.
No, ye this is all Yadia now. And only the attire commands on Pamay. So the focus in our upbringing is different. It's wrong. The learned Oshe, Gianni Versace, Christian Dior, all the famous designers, they are intelligent people in their own field. They are not mathematical, they are not scientific, they are not physics, they are not chemistry, but design. They understand design. They see things in a different way. So people being filmmaking, creative arts. There are people being in creative arts. Machine no, picture. Who said unya lighting no?
Yes.
So those are the things that we need to encourage to change the way things are now. But back to the original conversation that here happening. If you are to basically say shrink your government, like what people are asking for, you will end up with a bigger ministry and more rot and maybe corruption there than it is now. At the contrary, your ministries move is to give focus. Just that we need leadership to exert accountability. That's all.
But this time, President Ache ministries anymore. But Omo fairly sana mekano.
There was a ministry called
railways.
No, there was a ministry called monitoring and evaluation. Some ministry in the crowd, see a guno. So if you believe in the monitoring and evaluation
of appointees,
that should be the only ministry in Quebec. Because all the others will have now failed because the monitoring and evaluation will have evaluated them and found out say, by nay, all the ministers, all the ministries are there. The one that is not there anymore is the monitoring and evaluation. It tells you, the person there doesn't believe in that thing that he started, which is the monitoring and evaluation. Because Anka will believe in it, Anka won't know. Whether you created it into a smaller unit in your office or whatever. No, you gave it prominence as a ministry. If you believed in it, you should have resources, put more people there to evaluate your ministers, and when you are giving a report to the public, sack the person.
Ebinum the suggestion say baby I drew our debt exchange program no ho a ye oluman for ne ye merewano co parliament na Dr. Duana ne ntwe e ka kire no ebi the suggestion say adan no monko president na ho e Jubilee House enko kan kire ne say president ye mate no ye nyina ye merewane nkokora ye mate no baby ye drew ni ye sika ye de to adro nom ne o finance minister e de ye ni
may I have a different view. I honestly think that Ken Ofori-Atta, no disrespect to him, should not have been the one leading this thing. No.
IMF had a winning debt exchange program.
He should not be the one leading this thing.
Let's only while party MPs ni biya jene.
Oh, na se.
Ni omo ye no.
No, but my personal I couldn't make us out. Me ne me rebe bo hobusia. Na what to say about Busen and the following day you Dubai. Me could Dubai, me rank be, but me would Dubai, with social media, me yet time in Dubai. Scan and Bobusiano, whether I had one and one, but this kind of boo. But I time while I will social media. Time ni be drew say, Mintu Escana, Minemi. Na Minemi Rasan veteran when him say, yes, so. Sikana ye bo Busiano. So my time kakran yintua anasa fache yen ana ahochiraba. My one second scenario. What who says social media may time on Dubai ni say no. Na time aso yentumi ntua. What say me rene mako apam afifie oni agaware say me bema sempani ye muska ko gye say ni say wapam me. Na me renko aba wanim. Say obesre se osrew mane mre no mfantua sika no na numpo na ho kira ba na wa onim de asi me kunu say ni which one would you be upset and which one would you be happy to do the forgiveness?
Sompa 93.1
the make out here
Matias
yes so nipa na obia abuafu no it's Ken Ofori-Atta. That is why everybody says that Maninko. So if there was a different finance minister leading this negotiation, the anger will not be the same.
Yeah, it's true.
The anger will not be the same. Yeah, Papa can say, or in the Kotina Hall, why you Juma da or data bank, if it was a different person with a somber mood, now or the assembly said your call, you know, the thinking will be different. Because he benefited from the loans and all these things. So why should they lose out? Because he is the wrong person to negotiate. Okay. Look, e-levy. Civil society went into a meeting for like 2 hours with him and other ministers.
Yeah.
At that time, we went very straightforward and said, look, instead of 1.5, on accept minority position of 1%. And at that time now, yes, you know, 1% now, and would have gotten more revenue than actually this year, no, and yes, I'm starting 1%. So Nipana only the negotiation, no, is not the person anybody wants to negotiate because on the anger is towards him because we feel say on why then he has caused the problem as a finance minister.
Okay.
Maybe, like I said, I don't have. Look, personally, I think he's a brilliant person. Everything he did, he believed in what he did.
Yeah.
Just that time has proven that what he knows and how he did and what he did does not work.
Yeah.
Into Yadawase. Why you be Bema meaning in a It's simple. no before frosumra nyanse ni ba ku trip so but the insistence say on no negotiation on IMF. Don't you think say even with the IMF a new person coming in with a new thinking you come and tell us say you've done IMF negotiation in record time? No, you did not. You were told the things you need to do in record time. What negotiation did you do? The IMF told us what we need to do. And we signed off to it. And we are now coming to Ghanaians and telling Ghanaians, oh, see you. What was the negotiation between us and IMF? It was a no-negotiation. Because your back is against the wall. You've defaulted. Uniska. The IMF was telling you what you need to do. So we did not negotiate in record time. We were told what we have to do in record time.
Okay.
But they make a chance. Look, Ghanaians are bitter. And they are bitter because they feel say Nipana only negotiation is the wrong person. Opa no na odi nyoma pishi mu ne kopa
me so abza for say o join ya mene kojopoku nsafo a na edi nkomo anopei oyobi a wa bene ye pa ewo energy ho na sesei wayi ni ti se delegates a 1PP amanyuku nim emfatumi ma no na oni party nanimu emfomunko breaking 8 2024 elections oye the youngest among empenimfo a womo ayi omuti ene okache se ononko asusu na we grey hair ononko a ene we grey hair na oyi ni ti se delegates entwaba emfa emano na only the NPP in breaking 8 2024 kojo who believe in early Congress and now say party no enchain senye mumra HSA 11 months to elections some more power and there was a mokotwaba a flag bearer early Congress and as a munchain next year January na makwakotwaba no
ye ko January na ebumra January to December 11 months so I think say no be boomra so I think Mrano okay, 11 months, minimum of 11 months.
Yes.
But December or January, it's almost the same. Me feel the problem abana ni pepi kan ho asem no. Enye presidential no na problem wo ho.
Okay.
A sitting MPs no na problem wo ho. Presidential ni there whatever happens it will be around November, early December or January, which wouldn't really be that bad. Me Kojopoku dey ebeboa me. Because say the nipa pi nim no me na me ye candidate I say ye start ye no na nipa pi nim me into me bo pro de me ho akire me start last year akoyie pa right now we have about 85% visibility name recognition obo me dia nipa pi hu so abrante na ope frank to no until now is going well but time helps but the problem is that there's going to be disunity nkofu bi beka nsem bi e beka inyoma bi atia o kana o kasa you hear time to bring everybody together. I had a problem in the war. Okay. Situation in 2007. There wasn't enough time to heal the wounds into your co-opposition. So, but the bigger challenge is not really the presidential. The bigger challenge is the sitting MPs. Because the Mema say sitting MPs no want their election done before December. The president wants it done after December because the president thinks if they do it before the budget, he might not have the numbers in the house to pass his budget, which is his last budget. Sanamati. Say no credit, me meet in the man could be. But they're matching on. What I say. Whichever way, parliamentarians need to hold a different view. Say they need because NDC will be your Mudian and saying sitting MPs.
May NDC be your Mudian.
So I was said Nipa obey and share the problems at the constituency will even be more. Because nipa be challenging nipa be and we be challenging you should know who is challenging you very early so you can prepare. Now uja too late now there's spring of surprise we be challenge you no Lucy ni nyina no so will create a problem for us to win those constituency seats be was and 137 here see be den ye be ko nipa bi wa ha ombeye ye nim so ombeye we just say what seats ni bi wa obi so ko independent into man ko independent unopposed.
Yes.
All those things will come up. And I think say for the MPs, no sitting MPs there, make Kojopoku Minjini say or say next year. Or say this year. Not 2024.
Yeah.
Clean slate, strength, vitality, vigor. To now face election in December. But here the elections are next year. Now fina the Tawano, you be Easter and sign to me aye ebe hatwene kakra
MPs no so omo assurance omo dem president according to your sources no say omo assure no say even if certain MPs no omo to aba no wie na so omo lusu a omo de Dr. Makesibe Ebo a case study ema president say Makesibe Ebo a elusu wo Eastern region, but that time no na chairman of the finance committee of parliament olusu ye nyina echi no obae ebelidi emomo pass budget adwuma bia na oso ye ntomo assure president say omo yankọ ne ntem because ate say presidency na call for menka ni say we no say ndile na MPs ne call say chinchina yankọ ne ntem and ya tete say national executives no so support say yenye early congress ni ntimi nya time ni hili ni ema no ama case study.
I think say no beboa the November election, be it November or earlier than November, it's okay. I mean, whichever way, no, yeah, kunyi jinam, yeah, kuntokwa no. We must start about pro because you see, so kind of 10. Yeah. 10 now, yeah, no, it means there will be a super delegate.
Yes.
No, regional executive committees. You know, so kona common house now don't watch it. We started that. Not because if you also Western North Kushia, the beautiful team led by Chairman Ama. And Pace Utia Memano Achi. Now the team now. It went well. It went well. All the chairman came. Chairman Kukuska, the dean of the chairman, Honomi Yakitwe 9. Okay. This is Asante 46. You know, it was a very good meeting. But Yeguswa, no, you're quiet, you move the room for people you call quietly. It's submarine. Submarine. It's a KNP campaign, no. It's a submarine. Into a very focused exercise. Very focused exercise. Okay. People pinning Tiazon Fuse no, it's not. There is a electoral college. You need to sit with them, talk to them. Ni pursue away their alternatives are offer. A few Maka radio station say Ashanti region is becoming a problem. Because Ashanti region executives are not giving the same platform to say other regions, no Emma candidates. Okay. Ofre chairman no crana at times or move our phone.
Bias.
No, I will say some bias. Ofre say or so ofre utumini chairman kasa. If you ofre chairman na chairman. How do you now even arrange such a meeting? Yeah. What you say? It's be ofre chairman usankano. Ofre other executives. Any chairman kasa. But only chairman so where that cosa. What I say, 3.1. Papa Lemba in Simbia, what I think was a bit unfortunate. We are hoping say a bit changing. Now, the way other regions receive aspirants, the Asante region will also do same because look, leadership contest, conversation of ideas, and Ashanti region, Asanteman puntu actually. Yeah. Who may bow ball may offer bant my voice ball couple few boys. Look, if you sit with Bafwa, Asanteman put to Hano, because if you say Kumasi there, yes, you can hear from Bafwa, and Kumasi traditional council, and I know our blueprint on Pese Kumasi a year. Etino Nipa Eba. Na Ashanti regional executive, the biggest World Bank of the party. Also more executives. Nobody Asanteman puntu eden. Too much. Na mutie die o one sempa ema Asanteman. Yeah. Na nom tenasia. De bia de no musre. Impuntu. Yeah. Se kroi embaburu nyina etu konkran. It's true. Embaburu nyina etu konkran. It's true. Enti na nanom no ombe na nanom of the ene ade plain by free crab.
Or Hinana Numina free cry neighbor.
Meanwhile, first, no, that be not poku transport. Me truck on kind, not the ninja. Causing crime there, I'm on fine a trunk crime. Asantinu Trankumasi. Okay. Some not catch them. Okay. I'll say Asantinu trunk crime. Don't say, Nejuma be one one crime. Over concrete, I know to Konaka Busha, or holidays, no concrete now, or fruit plane. But Kumasi not here. Okay. Kumasi penifuni na ushonwa ne intina first no Kumasi penifuni down one crime. Komuni na Kumasi no mutna e develop Kumasi. Ohwe ndan akesi ashtanwa. Pa pachocha si. Matase. Inti Kumasi mpuntu ni here. Inti wose regional executives no omu hia obia na omu hwe obia or Kumasi Puntu, Asanteman Puntu, Wasem. Me could you book Asamba Makani say, I will see a Kumasi, a capital city.
Ye Kumasi,
capital
city.
Yes, science and commerce capital of Ghana.
Science and commerce capital of Ghana.
Yes.
Okay. Say ye capital na free Accra ba Kumasi.
Probably different capitals. Pretoria, South Africa, almost 3 capitals.
Okay.
Bloemfontein a capital, Pretoria a capital, and I think one other Johannesburg is a capital. Because the legislative no one city, we one city. Nigeria commerce capital, which is Lagos,
and Abuja.
The government capital is Abuja. Yamoussoukro, Nigeria. Abidjan is a commerce capital. Yamoussoukro is a government capital. Yeno se ebia okwa bruchena peso financial marketer. O call America. O call DC to talk finance. You go to New York.
So o pesa o kasi kasem semwa. Onko Washington DC. New York.
Because New York is the financial capital of America.
Okay.
That's where the Wall Street is.
Okay.
So that's where all the traders are. So you go to Wall Street to discuss investments, the Dow, all the Nasdaq, everything is in New York.
Okay.
So New York, there's an area called Manhattan where Wall Street is. Opeso can move once a month. Onko Dallas, another onko New Jersey, onko Hollywood.
Yeah.
That is what we need to do as a country. We need to designate various areas as a capital. So Ashanti region for me, Kumasi, the person science and commerce capital. International airport.
Yes.
OCAUC. The development of Kumasi will be driven by trade and commerce. Science, share herbal medicine, traditional medicine. If we are looking at the investigation of herbal medicine, the science, the development of herbal medicine, Kumasi no thank you free.
It's true.
It is
herbal.
Thank you. But in I say Carlin, Accra. Binya Carlin, omo edin de bono.
Is it kind share na?
Baby omo ndru for ni na. But in terms of herbal medicine and allied science, you work Suko Brepon KNUST. Omo town and country planning. Omo all the needed departments are you been here to redesign Kumasi. Now initially immediately you movie the World Trade Abaha World Trade Center will build some in Kumasi. They will move the stock exchange and all the related activities to Kumasi.
Okay.
It will start giving us some service industry. Then when we look at science, science, like I said, allied health. Okay, allied health will now encompass development in herbal medicine and all those things. It is be a percent or herbal medicine. Ghana or Kumasi.
Okay.
Sanka Kumasi Mpono, your Confanochi Teaching Hospital, a CC hospital will be and a base health will be perso utukwine. Health tourism. If we have the best medicines for cardio, for way, will Kumasi become? West Africa, Ubi person Utukwan Kwasano area, Onko Johannesburg, Onko South Africa, Onko London, Onko India, or Kumasi. That is the idea. That will bring the development Asanteman needs. Because Kumasi develops, it spills over to the rest of Asanteman. And then in crying, Accra. And a Greater Accra.
Yes.
Ubo was meeting crying. There be Massa, what Greater Accra? Because we are in crying, in crying, see my 7. In crying, you see Adenta. But baby, I don't beat a Eastern region. You been a Central region. Kaswa. So those are the ideas I mean feel say at least the regional executive should give us the opportunity to come and let's all discuss.
So media mean to be my own come abroad be jam so magazine womb ye building Kumasi na ye de your attention be Kumasi magazine obi Asante test say capital no oka science oka commerce and oka
science and commerce
I think for tradition about amamre culture
tradition it's on its own you see you are trying to do something that would bring development.
Yes,
tradition is there. We can't take Nananom Asanteman tradition here, no. But you see, if you want to build a city, if the city becomes very prominent, Asanteman, not take also become more prominent.
Yes.
Because if he's Abu Dhabi, now Dubai, the first person you see, big picture, is the ruler.
Yeah.
Asanteman, your ruler, also. If the country becomes prominent, Balkan magazine said,
yeah.
The government about echo ubia the magazine your politics. You should know, and yet say Benz magazine for your Benz be not German for the hay. Omucha Benz ni be then echo Kumasi Mampono. Thank you. 6 doors. Yeah, Kumasi, not Germany for no any. Ye engine be the CBMU. And your man fabrication, so I'm to me magazine by my brother, you'll be surprised. Forget magazine, you saw me PTS.
Yes.
Na me na to machines ni bi no na companies ni bi afri mu a companies ni adwuma bi. So na ohia parts ni bi na onya. Na lecturers science students ni bi ne lecturers or more techno. Na fabricate machines ni man parts ni man.
Sir,
yes, his kiln dryer ni other machines be no use no. Na science and internal year scholarship man engineering department or tech.
Okay.
Because they helped him a lot, because the machines the parts are no here no. Now I'm gonna fabricate man.
Not any antoaso.
Nipa no lecturers train yeska na R&D. Research and development is the problem. Okotech now omo science na okoshen your man krana ya omo robotics omo you'll be amazed. But swami dear, my brother, the problem is that there was a sekesia ya na nom dia ma magazine format. I didn't na enempuno yensi school pon kese bi wo ho. Because nei okotunsa ekusua adwuma.
Yes.
Uwia onkra certificate. Nipa ne person okwa abrochira ebi obetumi ayi ka asi ho ahihye. But okwa abrochira ka se me mechanical certificate wey onkra bi. Enti ade ba kwa o se hye eye school pon e wo soamia. Na o kire obi adwuma wi a na eho no aye baby nipa ne kokoye exam ne certify no ne man certificate. Okay. What I say? Those are the things that ebeboa. Enti nipa no upon ho na akọ no kra na the certificate here ebo ne wo ho. No ya ka de oye. Yes. Or a clutch, or a brake, or a exhaust, or gear transmission. Yes. Or a transmission, or a way. Na your training, but the school porno, I then and I call na your test to know your exam, your certificate. Those are the things that we should do for Swami. But the piano, Nipani Kujinawa, na Swami for boy judges, ye or qua no between no with more.
So, Pana 3.1.
Until I say presidency, no, in fact, Penny Ope, a young person, latest technology. What what innovation? What I say, deep thinking. Now, what to me prefers the solutions, because I'm sure say if it's better for them to get a certification for more apprentice, they will say yes. Because nipa ne bi o kra adwuma no nsuan wie no apon no akoy adwuma ti certificate ne bi o kra bi no senko for car Ghana eso odo car be ko e hihye wie na boss ni bi aka nipa sa no so be fail exam onya certificate and no is the right step then a home omotibia etisen eye den na bia kakrakai we nsuo to na okona teche what will it take? It's a partnership. Escafo so ame pa. So magazine escafo wo ho no government no mo partner. Betumi aya ha. Come on. Yes. It doesn't mean I bind them first camera mission. Debbie, it's a partnership between the government and the association at Swami. So but emso biano ehu aban say me feel say Ghana oh ye pese ye hu say ye capitalist. Sorry, a socialist nation. But we are not. Socialist nation is what government pays for everything. Government does everything for you. And that's what Ghanaians expect our governments to do. But we are not. We are a capitalist nation. So government spends less. The private sector spends more. But it's in partnership. The government gives solutions and enabling environment, policy direction. Okay, so I mean for a day na here, a party ba say okay, yen designate party be cross so I mean hono, be free zone. Or the party ba be car ho adwuma, a car say no, o register na o the bar yen duty. Yeah.
Oye we ne bia oton ane a calculating ya makakaka ho
o just say because obu to be share ade foforo obu to be share transmission but we hear parts and kete unim say air condition car air condition ni moto no Ghana ha obi ani ho a refurbish sa moto no ye totwene
car air condition moto no
air condition moto nobody refurbish it in Ghana.
Ese ya no say atoatwe
ese ya ni atoatwe abuchire se ode asene ko na yama discount on the one now woto no adintra cause omo fa old one no mo the comma company now ye no a refurbish no asande abadwa so.
Okay,
inti those are things are youth unemployment again we can start training the youth to refurbish these things.
Okay,
inti me no makasa me 3 point for youth employment here: entrepreneurship training, skill training, and creative arts.
Okay, ko yo maminya okwan na me ne prof entwaso ede na odi giant Kumasi uye Kumasi ni akwada aha ne wo ha ne tete wo ena ode adru baby a wadru kwadwo di asem na ade giant na me ne prophet to asem
say Kumasi there as asem no ye kan no nkwa ne another 1 hour de me di giant Kumasi. I think the assembly should set up. Assemblies in Kumasi should set up. Gone are the days where assemblies in Miniska, me bay, me drew Kayeti, hope, Nipa me and Sajana ho, Pragia or Wayo, or Mutitikitimo, Momujiska. Says Kanamujan Modiere, assembly for KME. Inti Munim Haya Porto Bida.
Yeah.
A damn fine infusion. At a watch it. Phobia. But enye papa ofre ata ne be free club as apoto no or say assembly no ni hu say sa apoto ni da ho na o so mo ye Santas run about so mu tu kwan ni mu ya de bi no mu ye o ma anye ni ye enti cars ni na ba poto bi abeda kwan ni mfimfi enye papa ofre ata amo akwata ni ba ba yes apoto or say assembly na ere fix a problem enyo man kitinkiti bi e koso Kumasi a the assemblies can fix it. Asma mitia makana enunti na so ne me papa ba for amankwati akasa about my name what say ya won because we feel said assembly is not doing a lot, and it's true. Assembly two revenue IGF and common fund. Sikana moji pragiane trotro IGF sikana moji bola IGF sikana moji rent property rate IGF says kana moji enunti no nyoma nkitinkiti bi wo ha muntumi enye kwabre Kwabri East. Miami Crew, Mechia, Kwabri 4, Mechia, Mampontin 4, Papa ne Mampontin. So share Kwabri market, Mampontin market. It's still there. Ubianka and Wasem. I think the assemblies should do more.
Okay.
And no names to make a chat. Yeah. That's a break.
Could you answer that? That's a Panya Minshrow. I will be a Kumasi be a higher odia.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. I was for Kojo Poku and Safwa. Ena yene no ekukudi nkomono oyubi oye nimdifo eba energy ho a ena ose NPP delegates NPP